Well, St. Patrick's Day is coming, and if you're looking for some alcoholic-free drinks to celebrate, we have some help from Sarah Kate from somegoodcleanfun.com with some options these are all made in Canada, right?
Yeah, top of the morning to you, Bob.
Top of the morning to you. So, Sarah, is it possible a hangover-free St. Patrick's Day?
100%. And Canadians are really leading in this space. And that's why you can have a fun St. Patrick's Day with non-alcoholic beer that tastes exactly like the real thing. This is how far we've come in innovation
really
with
taken
this.
off,
And it's all
hasn't
made
it?
in Canada.
Yeah, the market has, like, sales are through the roof, aren't they?
Yeah, sales have skyrocketed. They're saying that it's quadrupled over the last couple of years. So as well as the number of products that have come onto the market. So it's people are interested. They want to have a dry St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, and the big brewers have noticed. They're jumping into the game. But we're focusing craft non-alcoholic beer here, right?
Yes, that's right. And that's a good terminology, actually. So what we have here is 5 craft selections from across the country.
Okay.
The first thing I'm going to start with.
Well, before we start, I want to ask you,
yeah.
what do we look for in general? What makes a good non-alcoholic craft beer?
So I would say the thing to look for is a beer that is brewed in the traditional method. So you can brew beer and control the amount of alcohol that is in the beer, in the product that comes out of the brewing process. So you want to look for a beer that is using traditional brewing methods, because then that retains the flavor. It retains the hoppiness, the wheat flavor, and the notes that you are looking for in a craft beer. It just doesn't have the alcohol in it.
Yeah, keeping the hoppiness keeps everybody hoppy. So
Yeah.
what's our first one here?
Okay, so the first one I'm going to Trou Noir. I say Trou Noir, but it's Trou Noir. This is from Quebec, and it's a brewery called Le Boc Ale, and this beer is a beautiful, replica of a stout beer. So most people would say, oh, Guinness is the sort of the one that you want to compare to, and I'd say that the flavors and the depth of this stout are absolutely there. So if you take a little sip, you taste that malty stout flavor, those the really weedy malt flavors that usually are present in a Guinness. The only thing that it doesn't have is the nitrogen bomb that is typical in a Guinness can. So that's the first beer, and that's perfect for St. Patrick's Day.
And what's the availability of that one?
So Le Boc Ale is available on Soberlicious.ca, which is local in Hamilton, so you can get that quickly within the day. You can also order it from lebocale.com on their website.
Okay, great. This one here.
Yeah. So so the next one is going to be the
Libra.
Harmons. So Harmons. Oh, Libra. Sorry. Yep.
Oh,
Libra.
sorry.
So the Libra. No, that's okay. The Libra Hazy IPA. They're made in Prince Edward Island, and there's 4 different types. The Hazy IPA is my favorite. It's such a great IPA. It's got these really amazing flavors in it, and the hoppiness. So if you're a real fan of hoppy beer, this is going to be a beautiful option for you. This will go well with your St. Patrick's Day meal. It'll go well with, nachos. It'll go well with pizza. It's a really fantastic beer brewed in the traditional method out in PEI. So we've got Montreal, Quebec, we've got PEI. Now we're going to move to Ontario. So the next one is Harmons Jack Pine. So Harmons is a brand new brand from Ontario, and it's brewed in Ancaster, actually. So quite close to, so in the region.
It's Hamilton.
And this beer tastes exactly like a pale ale should taste. This is the beer you want to have on hand in your house, just to grab when you have company over. If you don't want to have a drink on St. Patrick's Day, definitely try the Harmons. And it's got really those nice sort of like flavors of a pale ale. You can smell it's a bit piney, so that's why it's called the Jack Pine. So it's got that beautiful pine flavor and scent. And so this is really going to be a hot seller. You're going to start seeing Harmons everywhere. So you heard it here first.
Okay. There's our next one's from Calgary.
Yeah, so this one's from Calgary. So this is What's the Point Wheat Ale from One for the Road. And they make really great beers because they make different types of beer. So they make Marzens, they make blackberry sours, and so they make really interesting types of beer. And so this wheat ale is just an absolute perfect replica of a wheat ale. So
and where do we get that one?
You can order from afbev.ca, soberlicious.ca, again in Hamilton. So don't forget, Soberlicious is sort of your local place for non-alcoholic drinks.
Happy to promote that. And we'll link up all the socials too in your website, some goodcleanfun.ca as well to source all these great suggestions. We ran out of time for the Nonny Czech Pilsner, but that's another one.
Czech Pilsner. This is the beer you want with your pizza.
Okay.
It is the best Pilsner.
We got to say happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you, Sarah Kate.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good day.